Oh, what up, homies? Let's get this on the road, as it were. It's gonna go down really quick. We should have an oven beeping at us any time, so we're gonna turn this up to our oven temperature. Yeah, you guessed it. 420. Let's go. So that's pizza dough. We want to get a little bit of flour down and give it like a little bit of time to adjust. It came out of the fridge not that long ago, so you want to let it get to know what is hopefully the perfect environment for your resolve. Take your ring off, make sure you've cleaned yourself very well. Do we need to have this talk in 2023 if, even children, small children know now, let's wash our hands, right? Your fingers out of your orifices, you got seven orifices, I'm guessing, roughly. Keep them out of there. You're gonna just do this, like this, that, like that. Watch this. That, back, boom, boom. This. Once you're done all those things, look at this. Not done yet though. Watch this. Ooh, wait for it. Stay with me. This is where it gets exciting. This is where it gets exciting. Now just put your sauce. No, I'm just kidding. We gotta put this on the pan, but look what we've done in just a few seconds. Let's get you a close-up. It's time for a new phone, so I'm gonna hook up the new phone in a couple weeks or so, probably a month. But it is time. You can clearly see things. So now that that's like that, you want to grab your sauce, the ingredients. Green olives, artichokes, pepperoncinis, garlic, and herbs. The zesty primo pizza sauce for today. And I gotta be real with you, this is gonna be awesome. I am stoked. We're using extra virgin olive oil on the pan, which simply means it's cold pressed. It's the first press, okay? I love you all so much. It's important to learn things, and hopefully you can replicate these. Understanding the process or the terminology leads you to understanding the process, which then allows you to not need a middleman or others, right? You can do it yourself. I like to call, which is referred to as, self-sufficient. Okay, got this wonderful pizza pan here. So like this quickly, that. Apply it right there. Should be fine. Put that right here. Set it here. Grab this stuff here quick. And away she goes. Next. The pizza, the Zaw. Look onto it. Look onto it. Look onto it. The pizza class is in session, yeah. We're getting some on the Wow Info Show, only on the YouTubes, yo. Yes, we're getting some. Hi, Eva Portez. How are you? Nice to see you. Eva Portez is one of the moderators on the channel. Very nice lady. She runs her YouTube channel on YouTube. Nice to see you this evening. We're making pizza. This is a seasoned crust. And I'm about to lay down the tomato sauce, pizza sauce. If you're trying to save money, I try and always use pasta sauce in place of pizza sauce. I don't use any pasta sauce, mind you, but I've found some really good pasta sauces that end up really tasting amazing, and they really fit the pizza. You'd never know you were having pasta sauce on your pizza. I actually think that there's really not much of a difference if you get the right sauce, of course. All sauces aren't created equal, and that's unfortunate. So, you can get pizza sauces that are too, what I refer to as watery. This one, not watery. Watch this. The pizza sauce right in there. Some from the bottom. So I poured some from the top, and then I put some from the bottom. You see the consistency? Like this. See how there's so much on the spoon? You go like this, comes off, right? A good portion came off. Another good tip, if it coats the spoon, you hold it to the side for gravies and things like that. But it doesn't just stop at gravies, it also works at this. But how do you know if it's a good sauce? Because it still pops off, right? So we'll get that on there, and it's not too oily is another thing. You don't want too much oil in your sauce. It's very important. We got to cut back on oils. Still get some, but not as much. Now you see what we're doing? It's going to be the perfect pizza. It's one of those If I had a if I could fire roast this pizza, I would right now. See, I have a very expensive, I have a lot more expensive oven than I'm used to, and this sucker bops out pizzas, so, and I'm a wizard, so check this out. That sauce is spot on. Wow. Plus there's the seasonings from the crust and everything, right? Coming through on the dough. Woo! Yes. We're gonna go with this next. And you start in the center and then sprinkle out slowly. It doesn't have to be all done in one spot right away. You're going back, right? So just make sure you finish at least 2 or 3 spots. And now you can see you gotta come in slowly like this, just boom, boom. I might do it in 2 parts here, but we're gonna nail it. Watch. Now come back and go this way. It should be perfect at that point, okay? I mean, I'm not saying it should be. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the perfect. And now we're gonna pop this in the oven. The oven's roasting right now. We're actually gonna do our thing. I'm gonna pop and drop now that it's there. We know we can go this way. All right. If you see a spot that missed it, you can quickly, arrange every single piece. It's a pizza. It's meant to be, as perfect as you, which is perfect, but we all have imperfections. That's what makes us even, essentially, that's what makes us perfect all around, straight up. We're all different, right? If we all look the same, we'd all be perfect, but there would be, it would be more recognizable, We're literally all the same, so we're either all not perfect or perfect, right? Depending on which side of the cup you like to drink from. Or as I like to call it, what side of the bed you like to wake up on. From, however you want to say that part. Green olives. These are very tasty. Get the green olives in you. It's important to be kind to people. The world is changing right now, and we want to make sure everybody gets an understanding of how messed up the world can be. But we'll pull through, right? Right, Eva? How are you, Eva, my friend? How was your evening? It's evening right now. It's Saturday night in the Philippines. Eva's from the Philippines. I am making a wonderful dessert tomorrow or later tonight. Green olives are so salty and they're sweet and they're chewy and it's tasty stuff. Get a bunch of green olives in you anytime you can, as frequently as you can, okay? Ooh. And yeah, I tore them in half, but and there's pimentos in here as well. But I tore them in half, but you can see we did not spare at any expense. When you think about surface area, think about covered, right? When you say a masterclass pizza, say surface area must be covered, right? We're going to go with some of this, just a little bit of this. We're going to go with some of this. Now, kind of do this. Take a peek at this. Double check the date. Yeah, So it's just the color. It's like roast beef or something like that, right? That's the seasonings. Grab a little bit of this. Smell it. Maybe not. Let's give it a couple whiffs here and see. No, this is green. This is no good. That sucks. Hopefully we can take that back. That smells bad too. Okay, the artichokes or the pepper cheese. I'll be doing a little bit of ranch dressing on this, as well as Frank's Red Hot. So I don't want to overdo it with pepper cheese, but I kind of want to overdo it with pepper cheese. So just wait for me. Tops back in there. These are spicy too. Hot. One of the last few ways you can really tell if you're alive, though, is if somebody's don't even have a thing on them, so we'll skip that. That was 6 or 7, maybe 8 or 9 on here, right? Of this size ones, right? Remember, surface area covered, right? If you put a topping on there and you're like, what was that I had? I wonder, that pizza was good, but like, you know, this is going to be like very tasty, super spot on every time. Now you're going to season it. Sometimes they don't add the proper amount of oregano. Oregano fights cancer. And you don't want to overdo it though. You're not trying to say this is straight oregano. You're just trying to say, hey, I make wicked pizza every time. And then I'm going to do this one time. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a little drizzle over the top. And that's going to be going in the oven. 16, 18 minutes on that. Maybe. Let's see. Timer. We'll go 18, but it always beeps halfway. I'll double check the time. I'll readjust or I'll leave it exact. Probably spot on. Master class. Pizza! Really looking forward to doing more of these in the future, eh? So if you want to be, you know, digitally dating the hash man for a half hour, just let me know. These are the auction numbers. We're gonna go through the auction numbers. 500 to 700. Okay, that's the opening, and it's gonna be awesome, right? I may cook you pizza. You're gonna have to pay for another auction date, because pizza takes about a half hour to 45 to an hour depending on conversation. We could be looking at 2 hours in the intro. I could be rich, right? And you could be having the time of your life. So if that's you and you want to date the Hashman digitally, let me know via super chat. All right? Oh, pull my finger. Oh, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Peace. Gotta put this stuff away. I'll see you next episode.